Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Stephanie. So today I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing and I actually have a complete new setup. So I will be moving out of my Moterms. So currently right now for my wallet, I was using this Moterm and this is the Luxe. So it is a lot larger width-wise. So it would fit, I believe, like a Filofax wide and wide inserts of an A7. And I am currently moving out of here. And I did make a purchase for my birthday. So you guys will see that cash unstuffing for the things that I've purchased. So I'm just going to share them here because it will be part of my new cash system like setup. So I'm out of this Moterm. I do have flip throughs and setup videos of this. So if you're interested on setting up your planner wallet, then definitely check those out. And I will try to link them in the iCards, as well as I'm going to be moving out of my sinking funds. As you can see, I'm kind of bursting at the seams here and it is currently just a little too chunky. And as you can see, all of the money that I have in here, and I'm not quite close to $1,000 in really any of them. I could probably do a bill exchange, but it's still going to be a little tight because I am actually adding more categories. So I'm currently going to move out of this because it is not being able to house all the categories I need. And also, as I said, I want to be splitting up some stuff. So you'll see that. And then we will start with the cash stuffing for my wallet first. So I'm going to put my Sinky Funds binder to the side. So I have two channels that I need to give a shout out to. One is called Jenner Plans, and the other one is Amandaabudgets. I will link both of their videos so you guys can check out their channels. But I was really, I've always loved Louis Vuitton and I will move in and out of it. I was using my classic, my Moterms. I initially started with my cash wallets with Louis Vuitton PM, and I did have it in the Damier Ebene or Ebene, and I moved out of that one and I started using my Moterms because my mom actually wanted my PM. So I gave that to her. So right now, the other day I was on the Real and I purchased this beautiful monogram PM. It is a vintage one because the vintage always has just the one LV sign. And then as you can see, it's one canvas, so it just goes all the way around. And I do have a new setup in here. And then I am moving into this for my Sinky Funds, which will come next. So let's start with my wallet, and then I can do probably a flip through another time. That way you can see how I have it set up and how I moved into this one. So here is my new cash breakdown card. I was kind of playing around with just having a clear cash breakdown card, and it was really a pain to make. Do I love how it turned out? Absolutely. So will I probably make this or add this to the shop? I don't know, because it is a bit time consuming, and getting these numbers, signs, and everything out was a bit difficult. So I am cash stuffing $220, and then this is the matching bank little slip I have for it as well. And I'm just going to put both of these up here. And then that way you can see them a little bit clearer. And then I'm going to be stuffing, as I said, 220. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in fives. And that's the thing. Once you like fold these bills, like that's it. And then, because our bills are not like a paper, they're like plastic now. So, you know, the paper definitely was a lot easier, but I guess because people duplicate the money, you know, they ended up just moving to this more of a plastic sort of money. So I have 10, 20, 30, and 40 in tens. And also, I did make this cash tray. I did make a second cash tray that was plain. So if you guys want to check that out, it is linked. I will link it as well. Or you could just definitely check my budget section or my DIY section on my channel, and it is linked there. So this is just a faux acrylic cash tray that I did make. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120, and now 140. Okay, so let's move in. So as I said, this is Louis Vuitton PM Agenda in the monogram, and I love it. So I didn't put my cards in here, which I will do. And the only thing is that if you do carry a lot of cards, which I was before, that's why I ended up moving out of my PM. So I've gone down to, because I don't carry my debit cards, I don't carry my visas, all of those things now. Since doing the cash budgeting, I have definitely pared down my cards. So it's basically, you know, I will carry my husband and I's business card, and I carry my cash, and then I will carry my license, and you'll see the whole setup afterwards. But let's just go ahead and unstuff what's left in here. I do have just $3 left, and it's just a toonie and a loonie. And I am just going to set this aside for now, and I will put it in my piggy bank afterwards. So for this week, as you can see, I actually made new envelopes. It is a set, so let me pull these out to show you better. So I slit them so they can fit in a little better. And as you can see, it does have now top tabs. Let me grab a paper. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab paper so you can see it better. So here are, as I said, my new envelopes. And so as you can see, one says Steph here, and then in French it says moi, and then gas, it says gas in the middle tab, and then the last one, it says grocery, and then just says yum. So I did that because I only wanted like sort of 3-letter words that would fit there and not take up too much space. And I love how they turned out. Super cute. So I put slits in this. It is a pretty tight planner, so I'm not really worried about it slipping out or coming out, because once I snap it closed, it is gonna stay. So that is the new setup. And as I said, you guys will get a flip through coming soon. I don't want to waste your time on here because some people are not really into sort of like the planner stuff or, you know, the flip throughs. But yeah, so let's start. So Steph is going to get this week. I am doing, let me just open this back up. So this week I'm going to give myself $25. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 5 for a total of 25. And then next category, as I said, is gas. And gas this week is going to get, I'm just going to separate these bills a little bit so it's not so bulky. So gas this week will get $40. I'm thinking I may have to do more than 40 this week because I am on empty. So I have 40, but you know what? Let's put $50 actually. So I'm going to do 10, 30, and 50 in total for the week. And everywhere gas has gotten crazy. Like it cost me about $70 to fill up. So when I run out of gas, you know, either myself or my husband will put gas in my car. But yeah, I'm not doing crazy amounts of driving, but definitely, you know, 40 bucks ain't cutting it to fill it, or at least getting close to even 3/4 tank. So that is for gas. And then grocery is going to get 25. So I'm going to do 20 and a 5. And we have been doing sort of like bigger shops. So between my husband and I, like we'll just split the bill when we go, and our bill may be $100. And then, you know, I'll put in maybe $35 or $50 depending if it's a big grocery shop week. But because we did our big grocery shop recently, we just are going to do top up this week. So creamer, that kind of stuff, our coffee, and those basics. So this is my birthday present. I love it. It is so cute. And I love the vintage Louis Vuitton monogram. So very nice. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is moving out of my Moterm sinking funds binder and into this. So the next person that I want to give a shout out to, her name is, as I said, Amandaabudgets, and she had her desk agenda set up for her sinking funds. So it is a lot bigger size. It is more of a A5 or half letter that you fit into here, but I love it because I feel like my bills won't stick out, and you'll see the difference in terms of my mode term and moving now into this binder. So I've actually added some new categories, and I will be splitting up some of my funds. So initially I had say a certain amount of folders. I believe I have 8 in total, and I believe now I'm moving into, I think, 11 or 12. Let me just give you guys a correct number. So I have 10 and I'm moving from, I believe, 8. So I've broken up some more categories in here. So in here is just going to be, this is actually an A5 clear binder. So a lot of the girls will use this in the A6, which is still 6 rings, but the 6 rings are a little closer. Actually, no, they're not. Are they closer? I feel so. Let me show you the comparison. So here's an A6. So the rings are actually the same in terms of spacing. Actually, no, this one, as you can see, is just a little smaller. Like, it is shorter. And then width-wise, it is definitely, you have probably maybe another 2 inches or 1.5 inches that it is a little bit wider. So this would be your A6, and this is an A5. So definitely, if you're looking to, you know, move into, you know, something, a bigger system, then I would recommend, you know, an A5. So this is going to be now for pets, and pets this week is going to get $5. So let's take out this as we go along, and then I can count the new amounts as I go. So in pets, I have $440, which I am just leaving it like this. So initially we had got another cat temporarily, but you know, that didn't work out because my cat was not here for it. So and my daughter, she wanted it, but she can't take care of a pet. So, and I'm tapped out of taking care of and keeping things alive because I barely feed the poor fish. And, you know, the cat, everyone has to help out. So yeah, taking on the responsibility of another pet definitely during this time is not in the cards. So that will happen maybe later on, but I think I'll keep saving, and maybe eventually we will get a secondary like animal. So I have 1, 2, 3, 350, and 4, 420, 30, 35, 40, 45. So now in pets total, it is $445. And I do love that these envelopes are a little bit bigger. I did, if you can see here, make them a little smaller than what the zip envelopes look like. So it is a little shorter. And yeah, so that is the new system. And there goes my pen. So now in here, the closing balance is now $445. So next is going to be for medical. So I am splitting up so what I did was I had an extras in here, and so extras had a total of $760. I'm actually going to be splitting this up. So medical will get a total of $360 in here. So I'm just going to count out 1, 2, and 3, and then it will get $60. So that is 20, 40, 50, and 60. And so this is what will now be stuffed in medical. And medical this week is going to be getting another $10. So now in total in medical, I have 1, 2, 3, 320, 340, 350, 360, and now a total of $370 will be in medical. Why did I choose to split it up? I think there's certain things that, like, for me, when I'm saving for, if I want to save for a new vehicle, all that kind of stuff, I want to keep those things separate. So this will be for, you know, we want to get any medication, we want to get any, you know, go to a medical appointment, eye doctor, that kind of stuff. It will come out of here. And that way I'm not sort of scrambling to figure out what envelope and how much is in there. And I don't have to pull from one large envelope. So now for closing balance, it will now have a total of 300. That doesn't want to work. So now in here, we have a total of $370. So next category is my envelope, and my envelope currently has $235 in here. So I'm just going to take that out. And so I'm actually going to add another $15 this week. So that will be a 10 and a 5. And so now in my envelope, I have 150, 170, 210, 100, 50, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and now 50. So in total, I now have 250, and this will be becoming depleted because, as I said, I did shop for my birthday. So that was just one of the items that I did pick up. And then you guys will see that in my expense tracking, how much I did spend sort of over my birthday week. So next category is going to be for car, and now car is going to be getting the remainder of this money. So car will now have $100, $200, $300, and $400. And as I said, I know why I separated these items, so I will explain it to you when I post my video for my my tracking my expenses. So check that out, and my unstuffing video as well. So now in car, it has a total of $400. And car actually is going to get, it's not going to get anything. So just 400 in there. And then next is going to be for business expenses. So in here right now in business expenses, I have a total of $150. And it's going to be getting 25. So I'm going to put 20 and a 5. Now bringing it up to a total of 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So in total now in business, it has $175. And then next category is going to be gifts. Just leave this open. So gifts, so I did separate this one as well. So before I had just one envelope for, it'd be for Christmas and gifts. But what I'm going to do, same thing, because I do have gifts to purchase like throughout the year. So for family, and which I did. And I like the fact that, you know what, let me keep them separate, because gifts versus Christmas expenses or things that I would like to purchase for Christmas need to just kind of come out of one fund. So in here, for gifts and Christmas before, because they were both together, I am now going to give gifts $270. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this in Christmas at 200, and then gifts will have 280. So let's just put 280 here. And so 280 is here, and then I'm going to add $5 to this. So now it's a total of 285. So it's 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 85. So gifts now, as I said, has a total of 285. Okay, so the next thing will be now for home, and this is another category that I have just made for like everything. So home will encompass anything that we need to purchase for the home, and that means purchasing furniture, that artwork, anything we want to purchase for home, any renovations we want to do for the home will all come out of one pot. So before I had both of these split up, so I'm actually going to condense it. So in home reno, there is $1,020. And then I had a separate fund here for our backyard, which had a 1K slip, and I'm actually going to just put it, because it's all in the bank anyways, and when we make those purchases, we will make it from that account. So I figure let's just put everything together, and that way I'm not sort of scrambling to, you know, figure out which envelope I need to pull it from. And we know whatever home renovations we'll just save for, and they'll just all come out, as I said, from the one sort of area. So in here now for renovations, I'm going to add another $20. And so that brings my total up to 1,000, 2,000, 20, 40, and 50. So now closeout balance, $2,050. So I am now going to move on to Christmas. So Christmas now is getting this 200. Listen, if you have been watching my videos from the beginning, when it comes to Christmas, I already have enough like Christmas, like decorations, stuff like that. So I won't be purchasing anything this year. And I only shop for the children in my lives. And this is more so for my nieces, nephews, and that's it. I really have not like a lot of people to shop for, and I do have a lot of points on my Visa, so I can get some gift cards from there, which I may do this year because I've never actually cashed in my Visa points. So I have a lot, like a couple $100 worth of points, so I probably will purchase some of the gift cards, and then what can't be purchased from that I will take from this. And I think Christmas I wanted to add some, so before we put it away, I wanted to add 25 to this. And so now in total, I have 150, 225. So maybe at Christmas, I might just stop at, say, maybe $300, and that should be good for buying gifts. So $225 now is in here for Christmas. So the next category is for trips, and vacations I did split up because I thought, you know what, sometimes I just want to take like a local trip or do something with the kids within Canada. And I thought, you know what, let's just have a complete separate funds for the big trips, and then have, you know, another envelope for the big trips, and then a small one for like in town. So in here I have a total of 400, and I believe, let's see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, so 450. Okay, so I'm going to split this up, and so trips is going to be getting $150, and then in trips I'm going to add $5. So now that brings my total up for trips is going to be 1, 20, 40, 50, and 5. So now in here, as I said, there's 155. And then lastly is going to be for vacations. And vacations is going to get $10. So now in vacations, there's 1, 2, 3, and 310. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave it down below. That way I always respond. So just leave it down below and let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions. But I'm going to try this out, see how this goes, and then see if I like this setup. I like that there's no like class, there's nothing, you're good to go. And I definitely have a lot more room. As you can see, when I close this, is kind of a lot of hang and it's getting a bit tight. So we're going to retire this, take this out, and I will probably pull this out maybe another time, maybe when I do a condensing, or, you know, if I just want to switch out my planner sort of system. So here is my sinking funds all set up. I'm going to actually put this bank slip back in here. So the bank slip will go here, and I will put away this coins. And definitely I will take how much is off here and slip it back in here to carry with me when I go back to the bank. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cash stuffing, me setting up my new binder systems. It'll be nice to be in rings now and see how that goes. I'm normally a disc girl, and my other Louis Vuitton agenda, I'm definitely going to stay in discs so I can rotate my papers out. But definitely I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, leave me any comments or suggestions down below. And then if you guys have any other Any other questions? As I said, leave it down below as well. And I hope everyone is doing well during these times. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys in my expense tracking and also my update. And you guys will see my other Louis Vuitton agenda as well. You guys take care. Bye.